Hello friends, I'm getting ready this morning for yoga class with Tina Warren-Diaz. Yoga is such an amazing way to move with joy. It helps us develop flexibility and balance and strength. And even better, in this time of social distancing and quarantine, it helps us to connect with others in a safe way when we attend class. So let's get started. I'm Lori Friesen with Living Well Up Here.
Okay, my name is Tina Warren-Diaz, and I'm the founder of Bear Valley Springs Yoga. And I started the company, if you could call it that, about 3 years ago. And I always knew that I wanted to teach in Bear Valley, so I didn't call it Yoga with Tina. It was just, I always knew that I wanted to be right here and teach in this beautiful valley of Bear Valley Springs. What got me into yoga was I had had major surgery quite a few years back, and the recovery process was very, very difficult. And as I began to recover, my doctor did tell me that you've got to move. You've got to move. Do anything, but you've got to move. If you just stay sedentary, you're not going to heal well. And the first thought that popped into my mind was yoga. I had never tried it, but I knew that I had to be gentle. I knew that I had to be easy on myself. And I walked into the first yoga studio, and I was blessed to attach myself to an amazing teacher. Her name is Shannon, and she just took really good care of me. And I was able to heal, and as I healed, I also gained some strength. And from the healing process and the strength, I discovered something I never thought I would have, which was I had some quietness in mind and some peace of mind that I didn't even know was involved with yoga. I was able to quiet my mind a bit and do some mindful poses and just release a lot that had been troubling me through the process. Yoga is a combination of practices. It's mind, body, spirit. It's kind of connecting everything to the whole. You initially think of yoga as meditation or poses or postures, but what it really is just synchronizing movement with breath, gentle, easy movements, listening to your body, but also connecting to your soul in any way that you can, quieting your mind and finding the connection within. So what is required physically of your body when practicing yoga is, the wonderful thing about yoga is that everybody is different. I've been told by a few teachers that if you can breathe, you can do yoga. So even if you think you've had a hip surgery or knees or that you can't do yoga, you can. It's accepting yourself where you are, just accepting yourself as you are and doing what you can and accepting yourself. And that's the first thing that you really need to do, and release and let go and accept yourself as you are. The one thing great about yoga too is that everybody is different. So there's many, many modifications. You know, there's wrist issues, knee issues, back issues, shoulders issues. So a teacher will demonstrate a pose and put you in a pose, but if it doesn't suit you, you come to your knees. If it doesn't suit you, maybe your arms aren't straight and strong, maybe they're a little bit more in a beach ball. Everybody is different, and it's a process, it's a learning, it's a journey to listen to your body and just accept where you are. You will get strength and you will get stronger, but it comes with acceptance on where you're at to begin with. Having class is so very important. You know, you can have your own yoga practice at home, which is wonderful, but class is just a communion. You find people around you that just want to heal and feel better and take a little bit of a movement, and it's always nice to see this maybe similar faces time and time again, and you can connect and bond with other people too, or giggle with your girlfriend that's right next to you. And classes are just really great as a yoga community. It's wonderful to have other yogis with you that are going through the same process as you. What equipment do you need to do yoga? Really the only requirement, if possible, would be just a yoga mat. And a nice yoga mat for yourself, one that you are comfortable with. And if you, as you go through the process of your yoga, you might discover that it's nice and comfy to sit on a blanket. And then you might discover that it's nice and comfy to sit on 2 blankets. And in a lot of studios, there are yoga blocks for modifications, yoga straps to use, and even bolsters are nice and comfortable to sit on. So there's many props that we can use for adjustments. The different types of yoga, there are many, probably too many for me to even mention, but the basic yoga is like a hatha yoga, which is just connecting movement with breath, really concentrated on breathing. There's a vinyasa, which is a little bit more of a flow, and it could be fast or it could be slower. It just kind of takes you from one pose to the next, to the next, to the next. There is also Kundalini yoga, which I just love, which is connecting your heart and your soul, and your center is your Kundalini, and it really gets into your third eye and your mind's eye. Good old power yoga where you use a lot of strength. I like to teach gentle yoga, which is just gentle movements and breath and just moving your body as you will. But there are many, many different types, and through your journey you will connect with one, or you might connect with a few that speaks to you. What I would like to share is that I have found for a lot of people as being a teacher is a lot of people, new yogis, are very hesitant about coming into class. They have some preconceived notion, whether it's 20-year-olds or 30-year-olds or handstands in the middle of the room. They always have their thought of what yoga is, and I would just invite people to try it. And you can connect to the teacher, ask her or him questions, and just give it a try and let yourself be. Just let yourself go and let yourself accept where you are at, and you'll find a sweet home in your yoga, and you'll find a calmness of heart and spirit.
If you'd like to learn more about how to get involved in yoga, you can find Tina on Facebook or Nextdoor, or you could just Google Yoga in Tehachapi to find all the resources that we have across Tehachapi and even beyond. We have a lot of great online resources, and I'm going to list all those down below. Now, Tina also has many special activities like goat yoga and yoga and wine, and you can find those activities also on her Facebook page. So I hope that you found this helpful. I hope that you would like to move with joy and try some yoga. Remember, yoga is, if you can breathe, you can do yoga. And it is a great way to connect to yourself and to others. So if you'd like to learn more about living healthy here in Tehachapi and beyond, please like, subscribe, ask a question, make a comment below. Until the next time, my friends, be well. Bye.